Hey everybody, this is Dr. Venus, your Black Women Millionaires Mentor. Hope you can hear my word. I'm trying to make sure you can hear me. I literally just got off a plane. Ran home, managing things, jumping on, and I don't have my earbuds. And I think my earbuds are downstairs, but I didn't want to be later. So I wanted to just go ahead and jump on to make sure you weren't waiting for me. So I'll be here and I will just wait to see where you are and just woosah, 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 yay. And they come. Yay, they're a heart for me. Hi, Kazette. Hi, Tanya. Glad you're here. No, thank you for the love. I appreciate you. You sleep You said, oh, well, chat. Hi, Troy. Who gave me an angry face? You stop it. Hey, Teresa. I see you're here. Okay. I'm glad you're here. Everyone's coming up. It's a lot. Hey, Jessica. Hi. Hey, Teresa. Oh my God, my voice is like gone, but it's worth it. We had the best time. The best. Hi, Rashada in New Jersey / New York. Sisters are not playing. I mean, for real. Is that Blaze? Oh my God, I've been to someone named Blaze. I'm in love. She's perfect. Her name is Blaze. Regina's here. Hey, Nadra, glad you're here. Hey, Sherry. I got Facebook friends. Very excited. Glad. Hey, Cinderella. All right, girl, I see you. Tanya, I hate that you missed me too. But honey, you got 2 more shots. We're going to be in LA 2 weeks from now. Go to theblackwomanmillionaire.com/tour. Hey, Mary. Or come be with us in Austin, okay? Oh, yes. Thank you, Jewel. How you doing, Jewel? Glad you're here. Go ahead and start sharing this broadcast. I need to talk to you about something today, ladies. Hey, Lorna. It was great to see you, Lorna. I have private clients who love me, thank you, God, and they'll come out and love on me and support me and actually learn, which I think is brilliant on their part. You know, when you get in the room, you learn on the job learning. There's some things I could teach you through worksheets, through Facebook Lives, but there's nothing like being in the room. Oh, look, girl, look, I want you to know we're already, y'all don't believe, check this out. No, I'm going to tell you, I can't even deal with Los Angeles. We've already sold out Los Angeles. We're 2 weeks out. We added some more seats. I'm not going through this with y'all. Y'all not going to treat me like you did Baltimore. Baltimore, that's spanking. I'm like, you know what, LA, stop it. LA, it's going to be great. So I'm just like done with it. Y'all need to get it. It's going to be bananas. LA is going to be bananas. I know, Danielle. I know. This is what I'm trying. Black women, look, it is your time, boo. I'm out. Sleep on you if you need to, but it is the perfect time in history to be a Black woman millionaire. I don't know what to say to you. I'm trying to hook you up. We only got 2 more shots at this, and then I'm rolling up the car. I'm rolling up the rug. I'm done until God says otherwise. All right. So y'all can hear me good because I don't have my earbuds, and I want to talk to you. No, honey. I do 6-ish. Okay, 6-ish. LK. I don't do time. I'm here. Know that I love you. Literally got off a plane to be here. So love me through it, boo. Hey, Nicolene, glad you. Go to theblackwomanmillionaire.com/tour. Get your ticket. There ain't nothing else I can tell you. Once it's gone, it's gone. I'm like, sisters, literally, it's too much to even try to express. It's just a beautiful thing for us. It's just a beautiful time for Black women to rise. And I want to talk to you about power today, okay? No, thank you, Lauren, for answering my question. Okay, yeah, you can hear me good, so perfection. Okay, for those of you who are new to me, hello, I'm Dr. Venus, your Black Women Millionaires Mentor. And I welcome you to the Black Women Millionaires Insight Series. I do these Facebook Lives, broadcasts really, once a week on Monday. So please subscribe so that you know when I'm coming. Sometimes I actually do impromptu. When I get inspired, I just jump on and say some stuff, especially if I'm in a new city. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. Gardena says, go buy your tickets now. Tell Gardena, listen to your friends. They're trying to hook you up. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the wows. I love you. I'm going to tell you a bit about me before I deep dive into the teaching. But make sure, if you haven't already, please go ahead and push share. You can say, she's deep, she's profound, she talks smack. Push share so your other sisters of success can win. One of the things I'm committed to doing is literally building me an army. of Black women who empower Black women through their money. That means share your knowledge, okay? And so, and our brothers who love us, thank you, Tanya, appreciate that. And our allies. We have some amazing allies, y'all. You don't even know. It is profound what's happening for us as Black women. So let me tell you my story so you'll know who I am. I was born in Baltimore. And by the time I was 16, I was living on the streets of Baltimore, eating out of trash cans and sleeping in urine and beer. My mama had put me out of her house because things weren't okay, so I didn't go back. And I was on my street corner. It was Monument and Federal, I believe. Sometimes I get my streets mixed up. And I prayed. It was a simple prayer. God, please help me. That's all I had. That was all I got. I ain't got no bigger, okay? And that answer to that prayer came in the form of my 9th grade math teacher. I went to school the very next day smelling, how can I say this softly? I wasn't well. I wasn't well. And because I wasn't well, you know, you could see it. So I was disheveled. I had dirty clothes on. I smelled like urine. I was a hot mess. I'm still a hot mess. It's just a different kind of hot mess. And Nana was the only person who didn't turn her back on me. She didn't judge me. She didn't shame me. And back in the day, we called it teasing, but now we call it bullying. The kids said what kids say, which is always not cute. And she said, go sit in the back of my classroom. And I did. And when the other students would come in and start pointing the fingers and saying mean stuff, she would say, if you say anything to Venus, I'm going to give you a 0. And it was the first time in my entire life I felt protected. And there's a lot of things I could tell you about Nana, but I won't. Just know that there's power in love. There's healing power in love. She did a lot for me in tangible ways, not in just raw ways, not in just like pray for me ways, but like she did a lot. I mean, literally from having me, she taught me how to eat with a fork. She taught me how to sleep in a bed. She got me my first bed. Her sister gave me my first bed. Let me say that. Long story short, it's because of her love, her tangible love, that I'm alive and I'm well. I'm bruised and I'm wounded. I don't think that's bad. I don't think it's weak. I think it's honest. I don't think you ever make it out, personally, okay? And it's because of her love that I eventually graduated from Stanford University with a second master's and a Ph.D. I have 4 degrees. I took all the survival that kept me alive. Oh, thank you for that, Patricia. I love you for that. That kept me alive on the streets, turned it into a system that fast-tracked me to the 7-figure mark in just under 3 years. My company, Defy Impossible, has grossed well over $4 million in the last 5 years plus. And our clients have generated, in the last 7 years, millions of dollars based on their testimonials, okay? So the good news is my work works, all right? So that's the good news. We know that part, all right? And I believe that every one of us, you and I, we all have a calling on our life. I believe our life, your life and my life has prepared us for a particular destiny. And I believe that my life was spared for a purpose that's bigger than me. And I take my calling very seriously. And I want to be for my tribe, for the people for whom I'm the answer to your prayer. I want to be for you who Nana has been for me, which is my champion. And whether that's on Facebook Lives or at VIP days or through webinars, teleseminars, touring, books, live events, private one-on-one continuity programs and trainings. If you're mine, I got you. If you're mine, I got you, okay? And you can blame it on the streets. Where I come from, loyalty first. Loyalty is everything. And I think that a lot of times Black women, we haven't always had people who were, Jesus, I should tell you, I curse, I cry, and I pray out loud, sometimes at the same time. So if you're new to my flow, you're just going to have to see if I'm your flow, if I'm your vibe. You should know that we have an inclusive environment. We have trans people, we have white people, we have atheists, we have Christians, we have agnostics, we have queer, we have gay, we have, what else? We have new age, we have new thought, we have everybody. Okay, people listen to my word all over the world because they know they're loved and they know they're wanted here. And if you cannot be in a space of love and inclusion, we're not your tribe. You should leave now because I love you enough to let you have the choice. Okay? I'm bound to say something, even if I don't curse. Okay? And I actually genuinely enjoy cursing. To me, it is an art form. But let's pretend for a moment that I don't curse. I'm bound to tell the truth. And the truth is always insulting. And if you are not at a place where you're emotionally mature to hear the truth as love, not indictment or attack, then please leave me. I don't have a lot of space for that today, okay? The best I can give you is my love. And it's an imperfect gift. It's an imperfect gift. I wish I were somebody who was refined and classy and, all together. I'm not. I'm straight to the core. I love God. I love my wife. I'm not giving either one of them up. So if you cannot roll with me, then I encourage you to take care of yourself and leave me. And I say that with as much grace and love in my heart, because I don't want you to be in a place where you feel insulted. Okay? And I promise you, I'm about to say some shit. I know me. It's going to happen. Okay? So that being said, I think I got all my disclaimers in there. And also, this is a culture of sharing. It's no fun for me if you keep the knowledge to yourself. We are in a point in history, Black women, and the brothers who love us and our allies, where you're needed. It is no longer an option for you to play small. The world needs you. We just had Meghan marry a prince. Do you understand? I know she's biracial, but she's Black to me today, okay? So, if you're not at a place where you're willing to have your life be used for something great, I'm not your teacher. I'm not. I'm not going to get dressed for you. I only get dressed when I'm touring or when I'm doing events. I'm not putting on makeup for you. I'm not doing it. Fuck it. I'm not that chick. I don't see the point. And as far as I'm concerned, it's just a waste of energy and time. I'm letting you into my house, I'm letting you into my world. So roll with me. I promise you, if you roll with me, I can give you things you cannot get from anybody else. My word is strong. My anointing is strong. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't help it if the vessel I have is completely street identified. You know what I mean? So I'm more street than Stanford, but know this with my whole heart. I love you. I love you in ways my words will never reach you. But I know you can do this. If I can get up off the streets, if I can stop eating out of trash cans, if I can stop sleeping in piss and beer, if I can forgive and let go and let spirit move through me in service of working for everyone, and the million part, that's the fallout, baby. The millionaire part, shit, that's the fallout. That's the easy part. You understand? That's the easy part. And I'm going to tell you, you're closer than you think. You're closer than you think, boo. So my job is to empower you, to feed you so you start to stand for yourself through your money, okay? And what I want to make sure I share with you today, we're going to talk about power. Now, I need someone to hook me up. I need some of my ride or dies. Please make sure you put in the URL for the tour. We have 2 more tour stops, 2 out of 10. We have sold out every tour stop. Thank God I had enough presence of mind to make sure we negotiated adding in more seats without having a penalty. So we've already sold out LA. We've already added more seats. Okay, so just keep them coming, all right? Just keep them coming. I'm not even messing with them no more. And so please go to theBlackWomanMillionaire.com/tour so that you can claim your seats, okay? And I'm inviting you to empower other Black women, your sisters of success, to be in the room as well. Do not buy a ticket for them. And I say that with love. If you're going to be a Black woman millionaire, you have to start thinking like a businesswoman, which means you write your stuff off. I don't want you training people to depend on you financially. If you do it with $10, you do it with 10 million. So please empower them and encourage them to actually stand for themselves, to invest in themselves. I mean, I've made it way reasonable, okay? But you can't say you want to be a millionaire if you're not willing to invest in you. That makes no sense, okay? So can one of my women please type in the URL, theblackwomanmillionaire.com/tour, so sisters can get the tickets, okay? And please share this video. You can tag people right now before I deep dive into the teaching. I'm gonna be with you for the next like 40-ish minutes, maybe a little less. We'll see how it goes. But I'm saying to you, this is one of the things you have to learn. If you want to be a Black woman millionaire, you have to learn how to share. Keeping it for yourself is selfish. You're being fed by something. Knowledge, not share. It makes no sense to me. But if you it makes no sense to my logic that you want something you want to give somebody else. It doesn't match. So learn from my example. Share. Do it now. And you may have to say, okay, put a little blurb. Say, look, she's brilliant. She got a potty mouth. So but listen to the message, not the messenger. Okay, do what you got to do. Okay, but the main thing is we need each other in ways that my language is too small to say. Okay, hi Star. Star Layden is here with another one of my 7-figure sisters from another mister. Star is a beautiful, amazing, powerful, awesome white woman who loves the hell out of me. Okay, Nicole is asking for the link. Can someone, Crystal, someone type in? Oh, thank you, JB already did. The link is up there. The Black One, no, it's not women, it's the Black Woman Millionaire, singular. Well, thank you. I just saw that, and I saw my baby's here. I saw Star is here, and she's amazing. She is not a Black woman, but she gets it. And she has empowered me for 7 years as my friend. She has, she gave you the wrong link. Try this one, theblackwomanmillionaire.com/tour. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nicoline. But I saw one of her emails and one of her posts, and she had a list of people. She's like, who's coming? Da, 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 da. And I'm going to tell you, part of when you claim your power, people are inspired by you who don't look like you, but they love like you. Okay, I put Black women first, but first does not mean alone. We do need each other. And we need like-hearted people who walk with us to empower us in our power as we empower them in theirs. Okay? Thank you, Lauren, for putting the link up. Not Star, you've been changing, girl. You ain't not playing. So I appreciate you, Star. In so many ways, you have been good to me and consistent over years, and that is a gift. That's a gift to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Shanice said, brilliant potty mouth millionaire shows secrets to your first million 3 years or less. I love you, Shanita. That was awesome. Okay, so I want to just get you one more thing in. If I say something that pierces, type in the word holla, Holla. If I say something that pierces, type in the word preach. But if I say something like, oh my God, this chick is reading my mail, she's all up in my business, type in holla and preach and make a note of what I said, okay? So that when I read back through, I'm like, what the hell did I say that was important? Because I won't remember it unless you tell me, okay? So let's talk about power, okay? This is the thing. Oh, thank you, Alicia, for putting it in for me. I love you for that. Thank you, Teresa. Here's the thing, and I need you to look in your own life. So check up on yourself, okay, ladies, and the brothers who love us. I want you to take a moment and just think through this in your own real life. What do you call power? What is your power? Like, what do you call power? Like, really, is your power your ability to manipulate? And don't hear that as a judgment, okay? Is your power the ability to inspire? Is your power the ability to get things done? Do you call power telling people off? You know what I'm saying? What is power? Like, what is your power? I'm asking you to really think through, what do you call power? Okay? And the reason I'm asking you that question is because I think that what you're calling power and what I'm calling power are not the same thing. And until you start to own your own power, other people will be able to take it from you. It is really important that you hear this, okay? I was talking to one of my friends in Hollywood. Thank you, Star, for tagging people. I love you for that. We were talking about Hollywood, because obviously we're going to Hollywood, right? We're going to LA for our tour stop, okay? Yeah, thank you, Shanita. What is your power? And one of the things we were dealing with, because y'all know me, for my tribe, y'all know me. I lost my temper when the black guys got arrested in Starbucks. I just lost my shit, okay? And then I got mad again around the Me Too movement, okay? Okay, I see you, Deborah, the ability to listen. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful asset. I wouldn't call that a power, but hold on to it. And so I got fussy around Me Too because a black woman, Tawanda Burke, started the Me Too movement in 2006, okay? And it wasn't until this whole thing with Harvey Weinstein went off that the media took to Me Too and it became a white woman's movement with a little color on the side, okay? And y'all need to hear my word. I'm going to take off my watch so I can go ahead and go in, okay? And so no harm, no foul, right? And so I wrote this press release. I have some videos I'm gonna push out around power. And I had this thing that I want to talk to y'all about real quick, okay? And I will push out, I have a 3-part series around your power, white woman power, and slavery. I got this thing happening. I'm gonna push it out this week. I wanna hear your word on it, okay? And I curse in it. I'll put a disclaimer on it so y'all can get people right for it, okay? But this is the thing I want y'all to hear from me, so y'all can walk with this, okay? Now, whether your power is inspiration or listening or getting things complete, I'm in alignment with all of that. Let's just take all of that in. Ashe, okay? The thing that you're not dealing with, and I'm going to bring it to Hollywood because if you think about Me Too, I want y'all to hear me. Now, track this if you have to track it, okay? If you think about Me Too movement, and I probably should have put that hashtag in there. If you think about the Me Too movement, okay? What became apparent when white women started to talk about sexual harassment in the workplace, okay? There became this groundswell of women speaking up and speaking out about how they've been terrorized in the workplace. Are you with me? Okay? So I want y'all to walk it. You got to walk this one with me, all right? So I want y'all to hear me this, and everybody walk this out, okay? If you think about it, Me Too started in Hollywood in terms of a public discourse, okay? If we think in public discourse, not scholarship, not even necessarily lived experience, but public discourse, where it became part of the national conversation, all right? Tawanda started it in 2006. It's now 2018. That's 12 years later, okay? And the moment it became a white woman issue, it became a national conversation in the workplace. Are y'all tracking this? Okay? So here's the thing that I'm dealing with for you, Black woman, okay, is this. Me Too got a national platform off of the back of a Black woman who had started at 12 years older before, because white women, high profile white women, not regular white, high profile white, celebrity white, start to speak up, okay? And I want you to be very clear before I say this shit I'm about to say. I honor them for speaking up. I thank God they spoke up. I thank the Lord and all 12 disciples that they banded together. I'm all over that. And I appreciate that. And I'm proud of them for that. So I want you to hear that first before I say what I'm about to say, okay? And I want you to be very clear. I ain't taking nothing from Me Too, the Me Too movement. I'm not taking anything from it. In fact, I honored them for it, okay? Here's what I'm dealing with for you, Black woman, okay? Jesus, help me. So if Me Too is about sexual harassment in the workplace, then help me understand how come sexual harassment in the workplace of slavery never became part of the national discourse. I'm gonna say it again. If Me Too, the Me Too movement, is about women speaking up about sexual harassment in the workplace, such that it becomes a national discourse, all right? then help me understand how come the sexual harassment in the workplace of slavery was never a national conversation. I'm going to take it another step. Walk with me backwards a bit, okay? And we're talking about workplace, so stay in the conversation with me, all right? If we think about the Cedar Falls Convention, the very first wave of the feminist movement, okay, Cedar Falls Convention, this is where, stay with me, Patricia, don't react. You don't ever have to react, stay with me. No, baby, it's not that, no, we are valued. No, stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. Stay with me, walk with me, okay? I gotta get you to the place where you stop reacting and you start thinking, boo, okay? You gotta think through this, otherwise you'll lose your power. I will show you what I mean, okay? And I love you for articulating, okay, Patricia, you're not wrong, but I don't need you to hurt, I need you to think, okay, Patricia, okay? So I want you to walk with me on this one, okay? If we're talking about sexual harassment in the workplace, and you have to stay with me the whole conversation, otherwise you'll lose the thread, okay? The point of this is that the Cedar Falls Convention, I think it was, oh God, someone check up on it. Cedar Falls Convention, I don't know, I think it was 1960, someone check up on it, I don't fuck up anything, okay? No, you will, thank you for registering, glad you're there, okay? Patricia, you won't be able to, honey bear, you won't be able to handle this if you don't stay with me. If you keep going to victim, you will not have money. That's why I'm walking it slow. This is not, you don't want to be a reactionist, Patricia. It's not about that. If you stay with me, I'll show you something that will feed you power. But if you keep reacting every time the conversation comes up, you won't be able to think through it because your survival will take over. Your brain will release chemicals that will have you be in flee, freeze, or fight. You won't hear shit, and you will lose your fucking paper. My job is to feed you. Can't feed you if you're in a reaction. So I need you to stay with me. Someone go look me up. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Patricia. Love you for that. Someone go look up Cedar Falls Convention. Look up Ain't I a Woman by Sojourner Truth. Go look it up. I need the date. Someone fact check me so I can put it in, okay? So for the Cedar Falls Convention, Sojourner Truth did her famous speech, Ain't I a Woman, okay? The Ain't I a Woman, she was speaking on behalf of women's suffrage, women getting getting the vote, all right? And her whole speech was in service of white women having the floor to speak up so they had the right to vote, okay? Now, here's the challenge with that. She spoke up. We heard the speech, but we don't hear the we don't hear the other part, which is they did not want to align race with gender. So they separated themselves from Sojourner, even though she used her time, her platform to empower them. But because there was racism embedded in the very fucking fabric of America, right? And it's not personal, y'all. We'll get into that in a minute, all right? But the fact that it was racism already embedded in the fabric of what it meant to be American, thank you, 1848, love you for that, Tanya, okay? Then they wanted to not deal with race and only deal with gender, okay? Now, if you're walking with me with that, okay, and you then go from the Cedar Falls Convention when they said, no, Sojourner, thank you very much, but we got this, all right? After she had advocated for them, and we moved from the Cedar Falls Convention all the way up to, let's just say, Jim Crow. And we start dealing with Jim Crow, and y'all need to track me. If you want to track me, I think like a theorist, okay? The Ph.D.s in there. So we have to deal with this whole notion of sharecropping. Don't forget that word. Do not forget that word. And we have to deal with lynching, tars, and feathering. Black men were being lynched, tarred, and feathered because white women were saying they were being raped by Black men, which justified the laws at the time to come and kill us, okay? So if you go from Jim Crow, I should have said Reconstruction, then Jim Crow. We could walk it all the way down, right? But if we could just go from Jim Crow to the 50s, right after the 40s. Now, stay with me. Stay with me. You got to understand the logic. Otherwise, you won't be able to do money. Okay? If you walk from emancipation to, I'm doing Cedar Falls in there because I want to show you something about white women. And then you go into Reconstruction. Then you go into Jim Crow. Then we start dealing with the 40s and 50s, the Depression. And we go, I'm doing decades, right? And we go into the 50s when after World War II, when black men came back from serving in the military. And then the redlining started to happen, so we could not get property. We couldn't buy houses. We could die in the war, but we couldn't own shit. Okay? Clear. So from that place, that's where we get into civil rights. That's where you get Dr. King, you get Malcolm X, you get the water hose, the dogs, all that kind of stuff. You get all of those type of, thank you, Tanya, for catching that for sharecropping, right? And so you get these things in which the black body, stay with me, the black body is socially positioned as a non-being, okay? And I'm not even gonna fuck with, I know, Lorna, I'm not playing today. Not today, we handling some shit, all right? So that's the 60s. Then you have the 70s when you have integration. Dr. King didn't ask for integration. That was something white people brought up. Okay, fine, let them have it, not a problem. Then you got Jimmy Carter, then you got Reagan's ass, okay? And there's a whole thing, go see 13th by Ava DuVernay, Netflix. She can do it better than I can tell you, okay? And from there, you got the 80s and 90s, we have crack coming into flooding different black neighborhoods, people of color, blah, 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 okay? And then we get into the 20s, we get into the 2000s. Here's my point with all of this, is if you go back to 1619, if you go back to between 1619 and 1885, okay, in American fucking history, all right, you will understand that there were laws and taxes that were created specifically for you, black woman, okay, so that you would be a non-being. You are a social non-being, meaning you got no fucking rights. Do you understand? And this, I want you to understand that y'all keep acting like shit is new. This is a leftover from North American chattel slavery, okay? It was built into the laws that black people, and I'm not gonna read it to you, it's in the book. Check that shit out. I put enough in there for you to get a sense of it, okay? That we have no legal standing that will be respected or honored in the eyes of whiteness, okay? Are you with me? Walk it out. So when you have Me Too show up on a black woman who had created it, okay? Now I need y'all to hear me when I talk about this. Whew, Jesus, pace me. So you have the Me Too movement 12 years after Tanya Burke had created it. It becomes a movement for white women who are in the workplace, who are being sexually harassed, being terrorized. Never mind that shit's been happening to us in the workplace since we came to this bitch, okay? So I'm breathing through that. Now, here's the thing I want you to understand about power, okay? So, okay, good. As long as you're with me, we're good, all right? Here's the thing you need to understand. And I want y'all to hear this first before you react, okay? And I just want you to, there's this brother. His name is Hegel. He's a philosopher. He's my favorite one. I love him, I love him, love him, love him. He has this thing, he has a book called The Phenomenology of Spirit. It's thick as fuck. It's like a dictionary, but it's perfect. And thank you, Lauren. I love you for that. That's right. Y'all should make sure y'all read through this. Make sure y'all read through my sisters are not playing. Just check the history in the text, right? This is what I need you to understand. Hegel had this brilliant, and I pray to God y'all can receive this. He had this brilliant truth that I believe with every ounce of blood in my body. It's called the slave master dialectic. Okay, someone pull that up and put it in the feed so people can find it, all right? And this is the premise of the slave master dialectic, okay? The slave master dialectic is simply this. You cannot have a master if you do not have a slave. You cannot have a top if you do not have a bottom. You cannot have an in if you don't have an out, okay? That is the basic way to put it down. Here's the shit y'all keep fucking missing, okay? And I want you to see it as clear as day. There would have been no women's rights if there had not been I sojourn of truth. Walk with me. There would not have been, God, I don't know if they could catch this. There would not have been a Me Too movement with Harry Weinstein if there had not been to Tanya Burke. I don't know if you caught it. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but you think your power is in reacting. You think your power is in talking back or getting mad or doing it yourself or doing it alone or making it work or doing, you know what I'm saying? But you're missing the whole world of it. There is no white world without you. There is no power that be without you. You don't understand? If you understood what I was saying, you would be fucking shouting because you're looking in the wrong place, boo. You're looking at the effect. You're not looking at the fucking original. You're looking at the wrong shit. You need to catch this. You are looking at, oh, they took something from me. No, baby, you birthed that bitch. You're missing it. You're missing everything. You're over here looking at the effect. You're looking at the fallout. You understand? You're looking at the picture. You're looking at the what do you call that word? You're looking at the photograph. You're not looking at the original. You're looking in the wrong place. And then when you look in the wrong place, that's when you lose your power. Because you're looking in the wrong place. You're looking at the fallout. You're not looking at the original. You're not looking at the original. If you were looking at the original, you would be flattered. You understand? Like you would be like, I am a bad, you know what I'm saying? Because if you knew who you were, the world would bow. If you understood that there's no them without you. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't, there's nothing. And you give your power away in a reaction. For what purpose? To feed them more power? I mean, think about it. Anything you put your time and attention on, you just gave them your power. Your time and your attention, your focus and your intention, that's your power, boo. Not getting mad or it's none of the things you are, no. That's all reaction. You're reacting to an illusion instead of embracing the original. Everything you do sets the standard. You are the standard. You are, Toni Morrison has this brilliant book called Playing in the Dark. Someone put it up. Toni Morrison, she said it better than me. She's much more eloquent. She says everything right. She is everything right because she understands. And until you really reclaim your power, you will keep giving it away because you're looking outward. You're not looking inward, but they are. That's what you haven't heard yet, my baby. You're reacting to an illusion that has no power except for the power you give it. So if you're committed to becoming a Black woman millionaire, what you have to get really good at is not giving away your power. Because the way that power works, thank you, Lorna. No, we're not organic, no, baby, we're the original. Go look at history. You don't have to listen to me. You don't ever believe me. Go look it up. I have no value for truth. Go look it up. Look at how everything has been created in reaction to you. Everything. In the inception of this country. Okay, Dina says everything you do should set the effect. No, no, baby, it goes further. Everything you do sets the effect and pace. Do you understand? Y'all keep talking like it's outside of you, which is why I'm taking my time today to talk about it. You keep talking like power is out there and they're putting their power on you. Like if a man is pushing his, like that, I'm not saying, do you see what I'm saying? I'm saying, no, boo, he don't know he a man without you being a woman. He don't know shit. There is no man without you. There is no, look, there is no institution without you. If Black women walked out of the Black church, what the fuck would happen? If we left, really, just for a week, we ain't gonna do shit for a week. We ain't gonna go to work. We ain't cooking. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna sit down, we're gonna wear hair natural product free, and we're gonna read a book. You know what I'm saying? Like if you really if you think about us as a collective, if you took us out of any institution, if you took Black women out of the government, if you took Black women out of education, if you took Black women out of health, do you understand who the fuck you are? If we just stop doing shit for a week, the world would stop turning. I don't know if you can hear this yet, but it's been this way for all times. And you acting like you ain't got no say. You ain't got no power. You got to stay at a job because you need a fucking paycheck? Really, bitch? Really? Do you really believe that? Then you don't know who you are. Then you really have no clue. Because if you understood it, you'd be like, you know what? I'm snatching back my power. You'll always make more money when you are your own boss. But if you're being a punk ass, if you're being a coward because your feelings are hurt or you haven't healed, now we can talk. It's like, okay, babe, let's take on some healing. Let's go ahead and handle some things. I'm good with that. What I'm not good with is you relating like you have no voice. You are the voice. Everything else is really the echo of who you are. And until you own that and really walk in that authority, your word won't have power because you'll keep deferring to what he said or what they did. One of the things I love about our ancestors, specifically the ones who were here, who came over on the ships, right? They weren't attached to their bodies. They're not attached. Their bodies couldn't hold them. They knew, our ancestors knew they were spiritual beings having a human experience. They were spiritual beings having a human incarnation. Okay, they knew that. So when they were being whipped or raped or tarred and feathered, they knew their bodies were not them. They prayed us through. Do you understand? Our ancestors were so badass, they're like, look, take my flesh. Go ahead and have at it if you need to. That does not stop me. That has nothing to do with me. My body is not me. My body is not me. Your body is not you, boo. And I want you to know, Black women have been the most sexually abused group in North America historically. So there's nothing new about sexual violation for us. That's not a headline. For some of us, that's the fucking norm. So for you to hold it like it's the end, and sexually, that's how think about massive what's baby's name? Sally Hemings. Come with me. Really? So you have to really comprehend, like y'all making shit precious that was never precious. And the more you make your body precious, the more you give people power over you, because your body can always be hurt, but not your spirit. It cannot be tarnished. It cannot be torn. And you have to access that. You have to access that which makes you special. You are the one we've been waiting for. You are the way, the truth, and the light. You are the Alpha and the Omega. You are the beginning and the end. You are the one we have been praying for. You're the one our ancestors prayed through. You're the one that our grandmothers scrubbed floors for, so that you could be here in your full power and change the world. And if you're not living in that reality, then you are sleeping on your power. And we need you. The world needs you. And we need you like now. Not yesterday, but we need you now. We need you to heal. And we need you to stand. And we need you to lead us. We need you. And that's just the truth. Okay? So, in summary, Black history is rooted in American history, which is rooted in racism and slavery. You cannot fight history. You don't have to. You just need to understand that without you, there is no America. There is no whiteness. There is no masculinity. None of it exists without you. So you want to become much more deliberate about who gets your time, where you put your attention, what you talk about, and who you talk to. You want to get mindful of where you put your dollars. And you want to be mindful that everything you do, they watch. They watch for the latest trends, the latest hip statements, the latest hairstyles. They watch so they know who they are through you. And if you don't understand that, you don't understand your power. So you don't have to fight. You don't have to fight. It's not required. What you have to do is think. Because what you have to start training yourself to do is bring in money from what you know, not from what you do. You have to wake up to your power, not the illusion of theirs. There's no them without you. It cannot exist. It's an impossibility. And it's not theory, it's practice. If there hadn't been a Tanya Burke, there would be no Me Too movement. Are we clear? Let me know. Holla at you, girl. Are we clear? Okay, thank you, but okay, just making sure. Okay, cool. Okay, great. So know that I love you in that agape way, okay? Please, if you were fed by this word, this life-giving word, this life-affirming word, I invite you to share. It takes a level of emotional maturity and spiritual evolution to be in this conversation, but we don't need everybody in it. We just need a tipping point. I am building an army, and I'm very serious about my army, okay? And you have to be a person who has a giver's heart, because the money is the easy part. I can build you out a 7-figure business in like 10 minutes. It's not a problem. But until you claim your power, you won't be able to implement it, okay? And going back to sharecropping, if you're working for somebody, and I want you to, even Hollywood, if you are an artist in Hollywood, okay, and you need a Harvey Weinstein, and you're waiting for someone to give you a big break, okay, or you need a manager or an agent to do that, that's no different than being in a corporate job, looking for an executive that will give you help you up the corporate ladder. It's still sharecropping. It's still you loaning out your brain and your time and your energy for their dreams, okay? So you never get to own nothing. You always have to be asking for what they're willing to give you. I'm not okay with that. I'm not. We're not doing that, not on my watch. You can do it on somebody else's watch, but not on my watch. On my watch, you have your own. That's where I'm in the matter, okay? So if you're not at a place where you want to have your own, I'm not your teacher. I'm just not. I'm not going to teach you how to get a loan. I'm not going to teach you how to get capital. I'm not going to teach you how to get a grant. No, you get to bring in your own money with what you know, not what you do. And if you're not down for that, I'm not your teacher. Simple as pie, okay? So I got 2 more tour stops. We're going to be in Los Angeles, and we're going to be in Austin. I encourage you, if you are fed by me, then come get in the room with me. There's things I can do. I can't get it done live. I can't do it here, but I can do it live. So get in the room with me. We're going to start our book sign at 11 a.m. Come early, okay? And okay? I don't have to know your story to know your spirit. You are a Black woman with a destiny. That's enough for me, okay? And know that you can do this. I would not bother with this if I didn't know you can do it, all right? I've already done it. So it's been proven, okay? So get in the room, all right? Please share this word. And I think that's all I have for now. I'm gonna spend some time going through the comments. Please post your biggest takeaway if you like, and please share the video. If you have to, put a little caption up saying, hey, check her out. You need to hear her word. It's strong, it will feed you. And she curses, so pet her a lot, okay? I love you in that agape way, and I think that's all I got for now. Thank you, Cynthia. Okay, know that your love would be beyond measure. My sweet sister in success and the brothers who love us and our allies, thank you so much for honoring the space and being here and feeding the space, okay? And please know this, you're worth so much more than you have ever been taught to believe. And if you want to make your mark, make the difference you were uniquely crafted by life to make, and manifest millions on your own terms with ease, you have to heal your heart. I'm Dr. Venus, your Black Women Millionaires Mentor. Goodbye for now, and share this broadcast, okay? And make sure you get your seat, theblackwomanmillionaire.com/tour. Goodbye for now, share this video.